Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Reeves, and welcome back to episode 7, I believe. For just a basic killer guide. We're doing. I think this is the last killer that comes free with Dead by Daylight on console. For PC, you only get up to the Huntress, but on console, I know you get the Hag and the Doctor. So we'll just be doing Doctor today. We'll be doing some non-teachable builds. We'll be doing some just normal builds, maybe a meme one, and then we'll try and go, full sweat mode with Doctor. But yeah, I'll just see you right in the first build. There's nothing too much to Doctor to talk about right away. So, yeah. All right, first game, Thompson House. This is a decent map. So the build I'm running here is just a normal, no teachables. Well, I do have the Doctor teachables, but no other teachables unlocked other than the Doctors. Whispers. Whenever I am within 32 meters of the survivor, I will the perk will activate, and I'll just know the survivor's within my pretty much my terror radius. And then I have Jolt or Surge, where when I down a survivor, where any generators within 32 meters of me will explode, regressing by 8%, and if they don't touch it, then it will continue to regress. Sloppy Butcher decreases the healing speed of a survivor that is hit by my M1, and I just have Monitor and Abuse. And what Monitor and Abuse does, it's a Doctor teachable. When I am out of a chase, my field of view gets larger. Okay, nice. My field of view gets larger, and my terror radius is smaller. But when I'm in a chase, my terror radius gets bigger, and my field of view goes back to what it normally is. And then our add-ons, I forget what what they're called. There's normal ones. One just increases like the range of my shock, and then the other one decreases my terror radius when my static blast is off cooldown. Wait, it decreases my terror radius when it's on cooldown and increases it when I am. I don't know what this thing's doing. She kind of just ran right into me. It increases my terror radius when it's ready, so I'll be able to get the most out of my. Yeah, there's nothing I could really do there. She kind of dead hards that regardless. So for Doctor, if you don't have any of like I forget what they're called. I believe they're called Calm. And if you don't have any of the Calm add-ons, your shock is a little hard to use, but it does help a lot. Generally, what you want to try and do is try and get people into tier 2 at least. And as you continue to shock them, you'll see on like the side there on the HUD, the Meg, she's currently in tier 1. And let's see if we can get someone here. Yep, got Lori. Now she's in tier 1. And I want to try and get her into tier 2 here, I think. So I think she is upstairs. Let's see. Oh, hello. We'll try and get her into tier 2 here. She's not running to any of the pallets for some reason. Now she's in tier 2. And she's dead. I got a lot of surge value there, I think. Actually, maybe not. I don't think I got the one over there that has a lot of progress on it. A little unfortunate. I should have maybe just tried to down her right away to get the most out of surge. That's alright. But no, general tips for Doctor is kind of just try and keep people into tier 2 or 3. If you want to try and keep tier 3 to when they really when you need the game to slow down a bit, because they have to snap out of it before they do anything. Because when they're in tier 3, the survivors can't heal, they can't do a generator, they can't they can still do actions and stuff, but they can't do anything progressive really. They have to snap out of it. And on a loop like this is a pretty good loop for Doctor, where I can shock it, and she cannot throw that pallet, and she is dead. She's dead hard. I think I whiffed anyways, but Go to tier 2. No, yeah, tier 2. Laura's in tier 3. She's screaming. I think I got Surge proc from her. Or was it still on cooldown? It's kind of hard to tell. So I Static Blast again. There's some people are around me. My Terrorist is increased. Meg's up there. We'll go for Meg. There's not really anyone else to go for. I didn't see anyone else. Realistically, maybe Monitoring Beast wasn't really the best choice for this, just because it does decrease my tear radius, but it does help with sneaking up on Survivor sometimes. Because right now, like default tear radius is 32 meters, and with this combination, it's 24 when my Static Blast is on cooldown. Lori ran to the corner of the map for some reason. Okay, odd decision, odd decision. I don't really know what this Lori's doing, but I guess we'll get her out of the game already. That's really good for us. 5 gens. Survivor's been hooked 3 times. That's crazy. But yeah, no, this is just a general good build for really any M1 killer, but for Doctor, it's really nice having Monitoring Abuse, having a potential element of stealth, being able to go up to a Survivor working on a gen that wasn't paying attention or something. Got 2 Surge procs there. I heard Meg drop, I think. I haven't seen the Feng yet. Actually, no, I have seen her. I've hooked her. I think I've hooked everyone except for maybe Meg. I don't really remember. We'll use my Static Blast, try and find her. I think she's in a locker because I heard her drop somewhere. Yeah. And then we'll just hook her and we'll try and find Feng. With Doctor, try your best to try and use his power in an actual loop. Like, if I'm just chasing someone, there's no real reason. Like, I'm just like doing like a straightaway to Shaq here. Like, there's no real reason I'm just doing this continuously unless there's a reason to do it. Like right here, there's a pallet there. Boom, now she's dead. I don't know where the Feng went. Trying to go for Feng here. My Static Blast is almost off cooldown. Other alternatives you could run is something like Bitter Murmur, and Bitter Murmur is pretty decent. I'm going to try and avoid her. I don't really want to tunnel her. I was going to try and find Meg. Or not Meg, Feng. How have I not found this Feng? There she is. I actually really wasn't into my tear radius, so try and get the zap. Guys, I can run through this pallet. Don't have to worry about her dropping it, because when the survivors are shocked, they cannot drop a pallet for 2.5 seconds. Drops that. I kind of want to run her this way. This way's a bit of a dead zone. Okay, I'll just kick it. This does not have a pallet at it. She takes the window. Did I kick this pallet? I think I did, yeah. Okay, no, that was a bad shock. I should have expected her to go to the window because I had no pallet there. It was really only her real play. Oh dang, she did have dead hard. I was hoping she didn't. You can actually dead hard and they can't dead hard, but I didn't really think of it there because the delay on my shock is quite a lot with no add-ons. So here, when she gets to the door, I'll shock. Now she can't do anything, and she is dead. Nice. Yeah, once a survivor gets to a door like that, depending on your add-ons, you can actually get them to not be able to do anything. They'd have to dead hard your shock, which they can do. But luckily, we didn't have to worry about that. And this game is pretty much over already somehow. I don't really know how these guys messed up like really bad. Doctor's also really good at getting into flashlights. If you struggle against flashlights, Doctor's pretty good at using them because survivors can't use items when they're in Madness 3. Okay, now we gotta use our whispers to try and find this person. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to it earlier. Maybe it was already on. It's not on this side. Otherwise, whispers would be up. I hear the hatch. We'll close it. Oh, I see Whispers is on. There she's in the direction. So it seems like she's over in this corner. And right here, we can just use our Static Blast to find her. If she's in a locker, then she won't scream. There she just ran, okay. Yeah, this is death. We'll shock this. She can't drop that pallet, and she's dead. Nice. But yeah, other alternatives. I've said it before. I will say it again. If you do not have Whispers tier 3, do not run it. It is a really bad perk at tiers 2 and 3. It is only, or sorry, tier 1 and 2 is only worth using at tier 3. So if you have something like Bitter Murmur, other good alternative. Yeah, a lot of the other two Doctor Teachables, Overwhelming Presence is really terrible. Don't use that. And Overcharge is pretty bad. And it usually hinders you more than anything. But yeah, no, that was a pretty good no teachable build, honestly. Like I said, you could run instead of Monitor and Abuse, just because Monitor and Abuse is kind of hard to get value out of it as Doctor. Is you can run another tracking perk like Bitter Murmur, or you could run pretty like Deerstalker if you wanted to keep track of people on the floor. You know, there's a lot of alternatives to it. But yeah, I think Jolt and Sloppy Butcher for most someone killers is extremely valuable. But yeah, that's what, I don't really know what happened in this game. These guys had pretty strong builds too. I'm not sure what happened. These guys just made a lot of really silly mistakes, and we capitalized on it. And that's what we should be doing as killers, capitalizing on mistakes. But yeah, we'll just go into the next build. All right, Azarov, sick. This is a pretty decent map. So here is just kind of a standard dock build, I think. This build consists of a Jolt, Pop Goes the Weasel, save the best for last, and Barbecue. Good tracking with Barbecue, and Doctor has good tracking in general with the blast and people screaming every now and then. Then you have good gen regression with Surge and Pop. I kind of spawned in the center of the map, which definitely isn't ideal, especially on this map. See 2 survivors. The add-ons I'm running, I looked it up. The add-on that I run a lot is the Discipline add-on. It feels really good. That guy has balance landing. I should have tried to shock. This other David seems a little weird. There's 2 survivors on the other gen, so I'm not too worried about that. They have no progress on any other gen. Here, this is definitely a good Doctor palette. Try and zone him this way. Okay, he ran to the outside of the map for some reason. Dead hard. Nice. I did get a Jolt proc. I assume it's on that gen right there, yeah. At the hill. Here's Survivor coming up behind me. Let's see who it is. Dwight. Get that thing off. You can't drop the pallet. Get those. I'm getting Save the Best for Last, which is really nice. He vaults the window. Can't stop that even with I shock him. See how many pallets here? We can maybe stop him from throwing down. Does he have Dead Hard? Yep, Dead Hard's into a tree. Nice. We'll just hook him. And then we'll probably just go right back to the hook. There's 3 survivors on this side of the map. I don't really have much of a reason. I could probably pop this gen. Just to knock it down to nothing. I also don't really have anything else. We'll use Static Blast. I don't want to go for Jake because Jake is my obsession. I want to keep my Save the Best for Last axe. Zap him here. Can't throw the pallet. He doesn't need to run to it. Nice. It's really good. This is a little bit of a tunnel, but we'll stop this. Okay, he stops it himself. And he gets that window. I don't really want to try and shock for that. You can play this window pretty easy. Yeah, he just runs. Get a free hit. You don't have to worry about shocking because... And I get the pallet out of it. I get a hit and the pallet, so... We'll go back. David's screaming. Let's see who's all here. I don't really want to tunnel too hard on that guy. Deut's here. The other guy's on the other side of the map, so we don't have to worry about him. We go this way. Try and get a shock. Yeah, he got the prompt. If if you zap a survivor, but they've already put up or queued up a vault, it won't stop it, and not anymore. It used to stop it, but it doesn't anymore, just because it was too frustrating, apparently. So here you can't vault the window. They try to bait. He has dead hard. We got dead hard, and bam. Jake's here. Oh, okay, he does vault the window. Nice. I thought he baited me, but he did actually just commit to it. So here we'll use our static blast. I see 3 survivors, or at least I know where 3 of them are. There's David, Jake, Dwight, who level up their madness to tier 2. David's here for some reason. Maybe we'll hit David? Let's see if we can get a hit on David, and then we'll go back for the pickup, and then go pop that gen that they're working on. Because they're probably back on working on it already. Yeah, I think I see David, or Jake's at least stopped it from regressing. And we'll hook. And I'm gonna go get that gen, maybe get Jake. Okay, they're healing actually. This is really good. They're in a really bad spot. They only have Shack. And there's nothing around. There's only a hill and that tile, but there's nothing at that tile. Let's see where they are. They're on the outside here. David's made a bit of a mistake here. Let's see what Jake wants to do. So again, if he gets to the door, we'll shock him. There, now he can't do anything. Okay, he did drop that, but that's worth it. This guy is hookable. Is this guy dead? I think this guy's dead. Man, like, these guys did not play this very smart. These guys, I don't know, these guys weren't healing or anything. They all grouped up and all got staticked. Oh, no, he's not dead. Okay, thank God. I would have felt really bad if that guy just fucking died. Like, I couldn't remember what happened. I don't think I saw anyone on barbecue, but if I had to assume where they are, they're probably on this side of the map. And I have my static blast ready. I'm going to go for Jake here. Maybe we'll just static blast to level everyone up to tier 3. That's Jake, Dwight, and David all tier 2 now. That guy killed himself. This guy's actually tier 3. The other guy killed himself on hook. We'll zap here. Can't throw it down. I get this hit pretty much guarantee. Do I? No, I don't. And now I get it. He should have tossed the pallet and just ran for 50-50, but this is a really good dock for Doctor to loop around. It's kind of one that's just like suicidal to run to, because there's not really much you can do about it. We'll just pop this gen. Oh, David's right there. Whatever. I'll get the gen to 0, and then we'll go after him. He's already injured. He won't gain much distance on us. There's nothing around here. This side of the map seems to be pretty dead. So chasing survivors on this side is really good for us. Get saved the best for last tax. Does he run to the window? No, he doesn't. Let's see if there's a loop up here that we can zap him on. Fake the window. Oh no, he faked the window. Nice. I don't know where the pallet or window are here. Pallet there, window, a good window. So I'm gonna zap here. So he has to go through the pallet. Yeah, there's the power of Doc. That guy couldn't take the window because I zapped him. And this is a really strong window for survivors, and then he could not take the pallet. I think he could have, but he ran too far away from it, so he made a bit of a mistake there. But realistically, I should have, like, if he did throw that pallet down, just kick it and go through, because that's busts can be really hard sometimes. Here we'll just zap. I'm gonna go for Dwight. Now he's in tier 3. He can't heal, can't repair. Don't know why he didn't take the window vault. Again, this loop is really just death. You can't drop the pallet. And then we'll zap him again here, and he should be dead. And he can't dead hard. I know this guy is dead hard, but he can't dead hard for the 2.5 seconds either. So I know I could catch him. I haven't really got a whole lot of value out of. I've gotten a little bit of value out of Pop. I think Surge has been a little lackluster this game, but that's mostly because these guys are just kind of dropping like flies, not even getting any gens done. That David can't heal. We're trying to go for Jake. My Static Blast is almost up. For Static Blast, you kind of just want to like spawn in, go to the other side of the... Oh, hello, I was itching my nose. You want to just spawn in and like go to the other side of the map and just see how many people you can hit. Can't vault. I don't think this guy did hard. Yeah, he did. Yeah, if a survivor runs at you, don't M1 right away, because you'll just swing into dead hard and miss, and then he'll get that window, and then the chase goes on and on. You can run to that bus. And, you know, you want to try to, if you think a survivor has dead hard because they're just looking behind to see how close you are, they likely have it. So here we'll just Static Blast. We already know where he is, but might as well put him into tier 3, you know. See him slow vault. Tried to flick it there, but didn't really work out. He kind of zoned himself. And here we'll just stop them from getting the save. Maybe my range gets him? It does, nice. Okay, but he still gets the save. We can just look for the 4K here, no reason not to. This game's over. I don't really want to continue any longer than it has to be. We'll fake the M1 by raising our fist for a second. Bam. Just unhook this guy. Like, this guy can't do anything. You can't pick David up off the floor because he's tier 3. Survivors, like I said, can't heal or repair gens when in tier 3, so this guy's like literally dead. If he goes in this house and he's super duper dead. Now he goes to the really unsafe loop. What is this? Pallet gym? There's Shock here. We'll try and mind game. Show our red light not going that way, and we'll just hit him down. He already dead hearted, so we don't have to worry about it. Slice strike on, and yeah, that's pretty much a game. And yeah, that is a game. I don't know if I've said it before in my other videos, but Save the Best for Last is another one of those perks you don't really want to use at tier 2 or 3 just because like the downsides are so big when having it. Just because you do have to hit the Obsession every now and then with your normal M1, so you lose stacks. Yeah, just a standard Doc build. These guys are all running really strong builds actually. They all had dead hard. 3 of them had Decisive Strike, 1 of them had Prove Thyself. Yeah, these guys, I don't really know what happened in this game. These guys just did not play very well. And we played to our strengths, getting a lot of, just getting really quick downs. That was a pretty good loop, or a pretty good setup for us. A lot of really good pallets that we can use our shock so they can't throw the pallet or hop it or anything like that. Yeah, no, really good game. So yeah, we'll just go on to the next build. Alright, and we are in. I brought us to this map for a reason, and that is because our build is the Stealth Doctor build. So, this build, it kind of just, it's really just like a stealth build, like I said. We just want to try and get rid of our terror radius right away with this, because our 2 add-ons decrease our terror radius when we're in when we don't have our Static Blast, so. I believe we have a 12-meter terror radius with this all stacked up. And with Monitor and Abuse, yeah, with Monitor and Abuse and these 2 add-ons, we have a 12-meter terror radius when we're not in chase. When we're in chase, it is 20, but... This is a down. Can't dead hard because of our shock. And now we are pretty much invisible. They will have very little time to react to us. I'm actually going to Static Blast immediately when we get it, because I want to sneak up on someone here. And now we have no terror radius, pretty much. They're not going to know where we're coming from. Let's try and sneak up on them here. Oh, they open their eyes. That's alright. We can get this person here with a good blast. Nice. That's a hit. Unless I messed it up. Ugh. Yeah, it's a bit of a rough one to get on. I kind of messed it up without it. It's kind of hard to get it without the discipline add-ons. But here we're running Calm. dang. I tried to get that hit. It's definitely a meme build for Doctor, but it's a pretty fun one. In here, we'll just leave her to do whatever, and we'll go try and find other survivors. We'll just static blast immediately. This guy has no idea. Oh, we stuck up right on top of him. And yeah, we're gonna do a static blast again. I think that guy saw our rune, which is a little unfortunate. But we have Ruin and Undying. Undying's already gone, but yeah, no, with these add-ons, I believe they're called Column. The purple one decreases my tear radius by 8 meters, and then the other one by 4. And then Monitor decreases my tear radius by another 8 until I'm in a chase. And I just have Nurses Calling, because they have, like, no way of knowing that I'm coming up on them. Unfortunately, I don't really have too many ways of tracking them. But that's alright. Yeah, we have, like, no tear radius right now. Who's this, Ace? Yeah. They're a really strong setup, but in here we'll just disappear and we'll go to another gen. Okay, I was about to say, how are we still in a chase? Maybe they'll run into me? Yeah, this guy had no idea where I was. He had a tear radius and it dropped pretty much immediately after I shocked him. He had no idea where the shock came from and he just ran right into me. It's really good on this map because this map is literally just nothing but walls, and if you can't see the killer that's stealth, then yeah, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah, our only tracking perk is the Nurses Calling. Like here, we got value because they don't know where I am. And now you go down. Ash is gonna greet this actually. What the heck? Oh, it's Ace. Dude, that guy DC'd. He rage quit. Whatever, I'm still using this. I don't know why that guy DC'd. He wasn't having it. This stealth doctor build was way too powerful. This guy really felt like going against Blight again, or a nurse. I'm really surprised my shock did not hit that, and that's a really good setup. Here we can try and shock. He should be dead here, unless he has dead hard, which he might. Nope. Yeah, really unfortunate that Meg decided to quit out already. It's like 2 minutes in. They actually had a pretty good pace going, and then she DC'd for some reason. But yeah, no, it's a really fun build if people aren't rage quitting and being babies. She really felt like going against another Blight or something, or a nurse. With 4 slowdowns. We do have a Nurses Calling, so we can see. Oh, I gotta get rid of my tear radius. I gotta static blast. Forgot about that. I haven't static blasted in a while. And then we'll try and go like a really weird pathing way to try and get to these two. Maybe these guys are healing? I doubt it. But if they are, we'll see them with a Nurses Calling. Yeah, this guy did not know I was there. Dead hards. Doesn't panic drop. Nice. Get the shock here. He gets the drop. That's alright. This game's already pretty much over. The Meg rage quitting is pretty much a game. I don't know why she would do that. Here's literally a death trap versus Doctor. 1, 2. Dead. It's 2.5 seconds, I believe, when they can't, that they can't, interact with anything, so. Yeah, here we'll just zap, and then we'll go try and find them. It seems like they're healing, so we'll use the Nurses Calling. Oh, they already healed. Dang, that's a bit of a shame. I wish we got more Nurses Calling, value this game, but they weren't even healing each other. They just wanted to do generators, which is fine. But go a really obscure way. I don't know if they know where I am. I see scratch marks going to the left. That guy also gave up. That's fair. The Meg Rage Quitting I would probably go up to. Like, I did not know where I was up until now, so he did not gain much distance. Oh, he's Lathe, nice. I was really confused. I heard Ace still dying on the hook. No dead hard. And yeah, unfortunately this game was kind of ruined by the Meg rage quitting because she went against its Stealth Doctor, I guess. Which surely can't be that boring to go against. Surely, like, what everyone else is running right now, it is really boring. I played a game. Oh my god, I auto-aimed into the wall. I tried to lunge around the corner, but it short swung me. I played a game earlier when I against a Pinhead who brought in Amori and 4 slowdown perks. And camped everyone. It's like, no, I don't want to play against that. I'd rather go against this Doctor. Fortunately, I didn't get any Nurse's Calling value out of this, but yeah, it's a pretty fun build though. When people aren't, you know, ruining it. But yeah, that's this build. Really good meme build. Pretty funny. Oh, I got a Dr. Daily. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, pretty good build. But yeah, I will go on to the next build. Alright, Rancid Avatar. This is a pretty decent map for this build. So, this build, really mean. This is the Starstruck Doctor build. And with this build, you do not... I'm surprised I got a Corruption right there. What the heck? With this build, you want to try to avoid using your Static Blast right away. So I'm running the Calm add-on, which increases my tear radius with it off cooldown and decreases it when it's on cooldown. And then I'm running Discipline with the purple Discipline so I can catch survivors really fast. Because I am trying to use my... I want to try and use my my Static Blast to find survivors that were in my tear radius. Is there a Pella here? Yeah, there is. Alright, nice. Hopefully the Zaze gets greedy with his flashlight. I think he had. So Starstruck activates with Agitation. Nice. We can try and chase this guy with Ag now. We don't get him. That's fine. So our Terrorius is really big with Agitation. We walked quite a bit of ways. There's I don't think we got anyone other than that Ace. We can find Ace with our Static Blast now. He's really far. Okay, yeah, he gained a lot of distance. That's alright. We can just try and defend one of the generators. I don't think we're going to be able to catch him. He's in a really safe spot. So Terrorius is smaller here, but I don't think it'll... Oh no, we did actually catch him off guard. Okay, I got that. Nice. This guy's walking into walls. Where did he go? This guy's gonna insta-drop that pallet. Just trying to get some shock on him. We have Discipline, so... Okay, this guy's just tossing him, dude. This guy's really scared. I had to break one of these. These are really safe pallets. I want to force him this way. That other guy's still on the hook for some reason. This guy reads that, and he's dead for it. And then what we'll do with Agitation is we'll try and bring them over to that side, and then we'll Static Blast to find them. Because they're going to want to hide. So this should be Agitation, getting them in a Starstruck range, so they should be in Starstruck range. See Yunjin again. We'll see if we can get Yunjin again. Yeah, see your way over there. I think that guy... I think this is the Ace. I think he... Or maybe it's Ash. I'm not sure. Nice. Yeah, we saw him with barbecue, but he was in our agitation bar, range for Starstruck. So we did get it down with that. That's really good. Only got a couple seconds left for Starstruck. If you don't know, whenever you're in the killer's hair radius... Oh, dude, if I knew where she was like a second sooner, I would have had her down on the floor. When you pick a survivor up, they are exposed if they are within your terror radius. So it's a pretty dirty perk on certain killers, and Doctor's one of the ones that uses it pretty good. Nurse and Deathslinger are definitely the best, but I'd say Doctor's probably the next best one, just because he does have the Static Blast. So here she should be dead. Get the shock. Oh, she has Dead Hard. Yeah, unlucky. Don't drop that. Just chase her out this way. Is this pallet here, or did she drop it? No, it's here. Okay, these guys are just pre-dropping everything. This side of the mouse is going to be dead. There's no pallet here, I already kicked it. So you are dead. And then what we'll do with agitation, because the movement speed agitation gives, we will try and get her kind of further towards the center. Maybe this hill? Do I greed for the hill? Maybe I just move over here a little bit and then go back to this one. I don't know if that got anyone. I'm not sure where Oh wow, she actually wiggled. That's really unlucky. A little unlucky. Oof. I'm surprised that was a fucking fast vault, I'm gonna be real. Maybe this guy comes back for the dunk, but nah, he's star-stricken. Okay. I don't really know why she rage quit. Okay. Just makes the game more boring for literally everyone. I don't see what I did to make her rage quit, but sure, I guess. Dead Hard. Agitation, or Starstruck just came up cooldown. So whoever's in that jungle gym is now Starstruck. And this guy also might be Starstruck. Because agitation does make your terror radius pretty big. This guy might be in the locker, honestly. Yeah, he wanted to hide from the Starstruck and the Static Blast. He knows what's up. Don't see Ace on barbecue, so I'll just assume he's going for the save, or at least hiding out until Starstruck is done. I did see him run this direction. And he's right there, okay. I guess we'll just cut through the thing here. I'll probably want to go all the way around. I hear him. He's inside. Nope, he's right here. Yeah, that's game, unfortunately. Kind of lame that Yun Jin DC, but oh well. You kind of get the gist of the build. It's not very strong, but it can be pretty nasty sometimes. You know, even this game, like they're down to one generator. Granted, we could be running another aggression perk rather than barbecue, but we did get barbecue value out of that, and we did get a down out of it, so I won't blame barbecue. But realistically, you could run a different regression perk here instead. But unfortunately, Yunjin decided to ruin it for everyone. 2 games in a row where we just have people, or we're just running a odd build, and people are angry and think it's worth rage quitting about. Little lame, but oh well. Man, like, these guys, like, there's 3 dead hearts in this game, and like everyone's running a strong build. This is probably the weakest build. Actually, not even. Like, this is probably the weakest build realistically. Like, this one here is probably the weakest build. Yeah, I don't know. Just really odd. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for that build. So I will see you in the next one. All right, Groaning Storehouse. So this game, these guys did bring 4 bed kits, but thankfully we are using what I believe to be the strongest doctor build. Unfortunately, my Ruin and Undying spawned in areas where survivors spawn, and Corrupt's active around those areas, so they might just instantly find them. So Ruin Undying, extremely strong together. Corrupt, extremely strong on its own, and then Pop on its own is extremely good. And then we're running the Discipline add-on with Yahayan Electrode, or Stimulus Electrode, so I have extra range on my things, and then I have lower delay. Here I'm gonna just Static Blast to get that guy tiered up that went into Shack. This Meg wants a chase, so I'll just give her a chase here. See what she does. She likely has Dead Hard, so I'll wait it out. Nice. Look at the wall just in case of actually no, these guys all have medkits. What am I saying? I wonder if this Meg was trying to teabag because she saw that was a default doctor and maybe thought I was a bit of a noob. Let's see. They'll probably, if there's no one on this gen, they're probably either on that one or the one in the center here. I doubt there's someone way down there. I don't think anyone would spawn down there. I think that's around the place that I spawned. This guy has Calm Spirit, so he counters my power, but that's alright. At least the tracking part of my Static Blast. That's a hit. Nice. We'll just chase this guy. Maybe like stand right here and then send out a thing. Let's see, Nia. Oh, that's another Jake. Oh no, someone did spawn down there. Okay. I'll just kick this. I want to get these pallets out of the way really fast. I still have Ruin up, so like these gens are regressing. And then I pop for backup in case it goes. And I have Discipline, so my shock goes instantly. Another add-on you could run instead of Discipline is the Iridescent King, but I don't really think it's as strong as Discipline is. And this guy is just dead. Cornered himself, couldn't vault the window. Yeah, no, that's a really good start for me. Like I said, I have Ruin still. Corrupt got a lot of value. Making sure that generators, none of those generators have progress on them. I'm gonna kick this. Always kick this wall. It's just like it's always worth to just go through the door instead of wait. Meg wants it to be chased again. 1, 2. She can't vault the window still. She gets hit here. And here we'll just go. We'll try and mind game this way. See what she does here. Does she have bounce landing maybe? No, she has Dead Hard. Here's she'll Dead Hard. Yep, she zaps it. We can play this pallet, I think, as Doc. I don't have to worry about her vaulting it. Oh, okay, she did get the vault there, actually. That's right, we'll hide our red stain. Go around, she vaults, panicking, and she's dead. Well, you healed, but you're injured again. And I'm going to Static Blast here, because there's 2 people here. My Ruin's gone, but that's right, we got Pop now. That's 2 people tiered up. Jake's suiciding into me. For some reason. This Meg played really cocky for how she played. She dropped one pallet and had a 2-second chase and then a 10 or like 20-second chase. I did see someone over here. I do hear him. We got the heal, but I don't know what this guy's doing. Dang it. I don't know which way he went. The scratch marks didn't really tell me which way he went. I missed my blast there. My shot got really bad. But yeah, no, this game's pretty much already over. Like actually, like it wasn't really even my build, but my build definitely is keeping these gens at 0. Like Ruin pretty much has all the gens. Regress does nothing. And that Meg being really cocky at the beginning, giving me a free head start like that. Like you gotta test the waters first before you just do that to a killer, you know? I've had a couple games where I play default skin and they think, oh my god, this guy has no skin, you know? He's probably new. And it's just like you get bopped in 10 seconds, you look like an idiot, and then you try and do it again, and it just makes you look even dumber. We'll just static blast, see where this guy went. Yeah, this is the guy with Calm Spirit, so I actually have no idea where he ran. I think he double backed. Oh, he's just urban evading around. I think this guy has the red stain on him all the time, so he constantly thinks he's in chase, so he might have thought I left. And he has Calm Spirit, so he really doesn't know where I am. And then that gen has a little bit of progress on it. Not sure why he did that, but we'll just pop it. Back down to 0, bro. I ain't playing nice. So for this loop here, I want to try and zone him from the window to where I get like a good zap here so he can't vault it right away. I missed my shock. That's alright. It's a thing that you should try and learn as killers. Try and zone survivors into a way that you want to run them. He'll drop that. Now he's just dead. He dead harded the pallet, but he's just dead. He ran the wrong way too, which is a little odd. Doctor with these add-ons can run the short wall jungle gym kind of like that. Here's Jake. Hello. Okay. Not really sure what you're up to. I think this guy's dead though, so... Jake's going for the save. We could probably stop it with the static blast. Oh, we didn't, dang. We'll just down Jake here. And then we'll go for Mr. Harrington, and that's game. Yeah, Meg really kind of screwed this game up, huh? Feel kind of bad for these guys, but you know this build did its work. Just four gen slowdown perks, and you're kind of laughing, you know. Obviously, I definitely wouldn't recommend using this as like a starter or anything because you want to have barbecue in all your builds, but. For just gaining blood points. So you could like replace, you know, Undying or Pop or not Ruin. You could just run, you know, just a different build, similar with some of the similar perks. You know, Corrupt Pop is obviously really good. I don't know where this Jake is. He's not going to stream on the floor, but I did find him. He didn't move. And yeah, that is game. I'm not too sure what these guys were up to. The Meg really definitely threw the game though at the beginning, trying to be really cocky, and then having 2-second chases. To be fair, I don't really like. She teabagged right here and then ran the LT wall versus a doctor when there's a jungle gym right there. So, or even like Shaq, like she ran to like the wrong tile. She tried to play an LT wall, which is really odd. Like, this guy got 4,000 points. These guys had 3 Ranger medkits, a Styptic agent, and like a billion charges on their medkits. Holy crap, man. They obviously weren't very good, but yeah, no, that was a bit of a stomp. Yeah, that was definitely a bit of a stomp game. They also used offerings, which I feel kind of bad about, but oh well. Yeah, that kind of wraps it up for Doctor. There's a couple other builds you could run on him, but generally you won't want to try and run. Nice tracking perk. Save the best for last is extremely strong on him. I was contemplating running Save the best for last instead of Pop Goes the Weasel, but I just decided to just go full out, like super sweat mode that game. Use his best stuff. Like I said, you could run Iridescent King. Iridescent Queen's a bit of a meme add-on. I don't really it's not really a meme add-on, but it is good, but I don't like it that much. Yeah, no. Yeah, a lot of Doctor's add-ons are very good. This one's good. This one's not very good. The Discipline add-ons are extremely strong. I would definitely recommend using those as much as you can. I think there's another one here. Yeah, 10%. The green one is kind of like the nice spot, but purple's like super strong. It is really dirty. It's a really dirty add-on. And then range is always nice. You know, the purple or the green and yellow ones. The yellow one or the yellow one, the brown one's like kind of okay, but the green and yellow are definitely very worth using. The Doctor does have really good add-ons. But yeah, no, I think that kind of wraps it up for Doctor. Use your shocks when there's a pallet that you can get them around. If there is like a too safe of a pallet, like, don't try and mind game with Doctor, because a lot of the time it will not work. You have to do it on a pallet that's unsafe. Like you saw in that Azerov's resting place game. There was that one pallet loop by the little shack there. Not the killer shack, the other one, where they ran around that, but it did not do anything for them. And that's just because of the killer power. That kind of wraps it up for Doctor. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll probably do these for the rest of the killers. But if there's one in particular that you want to see, let me know. And, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will talk to y'all gamers later.